Look at the teeth. Who wants a security guard when you can have a dog like that? That fella ate the leg of you. Moo! Moo, what are you doing there, Moo? Here's Johnny. Hey, Moo, you're going to fall and break your bloody neck, Moo. You're hanging off the window, Moo. I know, yeah. I was looking for that bleeding Pav. You couldn't find him anywhere. Yes, Moo. Well, I'm going to clean the cab now, Moo. I want to clean the cab. It's in an awful state, Moo. Yeah, bleeding is. That's why I'm outside looking in, Ned. Bleeding stink off it. Moo, it's not that bad, really. You know, it's a bit untidy, Moo. But I mean, there's nothing that can't be fixed, Moo. Are you going to give me a hand, Moo? Are you going to stay there hanging out of the window, Moo? I think I'll bleeding stay here for the minute anyway until you get that cleaned a bit, you know what I mean? Stay of it. Yes, Moo, but you're all talking, no action. Why don't you give me a hand, Moo, instead of just sitting there criticising me all the time? You're a great critic, Moo, but you're not good at much else, Moo, are you? Fuck off, Ned. Well, I'll tell you what I don't have that I could seriously do with, and that is a bin bag of some description. I could seriously do with a bin bag because I don't have one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this stuff away. Like, there's a place for everything. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of these the DAF. That there's actually there's so much room in them that, you know, you got loads of room, storage space up above and everything. And so that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give the floor a clean there. So just use that. Just use the same thing again, one of those sponge pads things. And just give it the once over. See, this is the reason I don't like using someone else's mats, because you see, if you get something on a mat, you can't get it off. It's going to be stained, so, and they're going to be giving out then, oh yeah, I'm that dirty bastard, blah blah blah, my this and my that. So I avoid all that, so I take the mats off. And then I just have this clean. So this is like a floor. It looks like an ordinary floor that you'd walk on in your house. I'll just give it a good old scrub. You know. When I'm finished that, then I'll just use this one. Now, this is just another cloth base. You get them in a packet of them for about 90p. You know. It just keeps the whole. Gives a cab, and you know that it's still now. This is still fairly liquid in this now, so it's still it gives the. There's a fridge, by the way, as well. I don't know if you've seen that. This is the fridge that's in the truck. Now they're deadly. It's in the DAF. You can actually use a cup holder there. You can use that, but this is the actual fridge itself. It goes way back there, so there's plenty of room in it. And I have like the likes of, you know, Tropicana in it, multivitamin juice. Then you have your average, just your ordinary milk, and it keeps the stuff lovely and cold. And it just, when you're finished with it, that won't go back down for some reason. No, that's not down properly. There's a tomato in the way now, and it just fits back in like that. Couldn't be handier. Now that floor was quite dirty. Look. So that floor was dirty. It needed to be washed. This parking area now is a lot different than it was yesterday. When I arrived here, the place was absolutely chock to block. You can see it's quite a big actually area. People say to me, you know, you park for 24 hours now, what are you going to do? You're going to be bored out of your bin. Well, no, actually I'm not, because I got here at 5 o'clock yesterday evening, and that was like the normal time to finish anyway. Did a few bits and pieces, had something to eat, and then, you know, it's time to go to bed. And I got up this morning then about, well, I was rudely awoken this morning by the guys cutting the grass there. And like, you know, you go up, you know, you get your breakfast, you clean the cab out and stuff. Like, I mean, it's 12:15 here now. So I've only another 4 hours to go, like, and I've done 24 hours here. And people say, do you get bored? No, I don't get bored. I've loads of stuff to do. I can go edit my videos if I want. But like, I mean, it's a bit cloudy now, but it was lovely here earlier on. And you see, this is another essential part here. See this here? That's a fold-up chair, and it literally folds up into nothing. And if it's nice and sunny, you can sit out. I'm just doing a little bit of light reading there. The professional truck driver, flicking through that. It's no harm to flick through that, because you really don't look at them in the CPC course. But when you have some time like I have now, you can do that. I have a nice little holder. There's actually a grand little holder for your glass on that as well, which is grand. I have the sun cream or the sun spray there, and then a newspaper that I didn't get a chance to read from last Saturday, but you're still new news to me. Ah, bleeding hell now, what about me? Yes, Mo. Oh, there you are, Mo. Are you not enjoying the sunshine, Mo?
And I'm not really one for the sun, you know what I mean? I prefer to stay out of it, like, you know. Don't want to get skin cancer.
Yes, Mo, I know, but you see, Mo, I have this for you, Mo. Now, what about some spray, Mo? Will I give you some spray?
Hey, oi, Ned, come at me, I mean, you got me eyes, Ned. Oh, sorry, oh, look at me eyes, oh, jeez, Ned, what have you done to me eyes? Oh, me eyes, oh, gee, what you sprayed that in me face for, Ned? Oh, you're a bollocks, you. Don't need to be doing that, Ned. Ah, oh, Jesus. Ah, you're some prick. Here, you put down them sunglasses now, Mo. You know, would that fit properly in your head, Mo? I don't want the sunglasses, leave them up there.
So that's it. Sun cream, it's, you know, it's... Would you like some more, Mo?
Go away me with that. Go bleeding away me with that, you. Oh, get away me with that. Get away from me, Ned.
Oh, sorry, Mo. Oh, look at your lovely complexion, Mo. You look really good. You smell better too now, Mo.
Yeah, bleeding bollocks, you.
So, yeah, look, it's like this now. It's grand here now, right? But like, I'm sure when it comes to, someone just pulled in there now next to me there. But I'm sure when it comes to 5 or 6 o'clock, that'll be a different ball game. You know, that'll be starting to fill up. I'll be here till 5 o'clock anyway, and I don't have to be in the UK now. I don't have to be in my tipping area until 10 o'clock Sunday morning, which is grand. So what I'll do now tonight is I'll go on up as far as Verne and get my diesel, and I'll park in Verne tonight. I don't want to get too near Calais because of the messing that's going on up there. But I mean, there's no one going to get into this fridge anyway, for the simple reason that there's got this lock, the big padlock on it. You know these, I was showing you them yesterday, big padlock. There's no one going to open the back of that fridge, and there's not really anywhere else they can hide. I mean, you wouldn't fit somebody in that box, and no one's going to fit in there, and there's no pallet carrier on it, so I mean, there's no one going to fit underneath there. And some trucks have a big area just at the top there where you can fit in, but that's all blanked off because that's part of the cab. So there really is nowhere that anyone could stand, unless they stand in between the cab and I don't know, it's not going to happen, I don't think. So that's the story now at the moment anyway. So we've got, what time is it now? It's 12:15. So we've got 5 hours to go yet, but I mean, I've loads to do. So I'm not really worried about, you know, being bored or stuff like that. There's a Maserati, that's some car. See a fella just get out of it there, himself and his girlfriend. It's some job now. The parking area, like as I said, it's most of the trucks that are coming in at the moment are parking over there. So this area here is actually quite empty at the moment, but as I said, it won't be long filling up because that traffic out there, the roadworks that was there yesterday is still there. So I assume that it's going to be a nightmare here later on, which is, you know, just more than likely going to be the case, you know. So anyway, back to my reading. Now, I just thought I'd take the opportunity to show you this. Now, this is my pride and joy. This is a President Jackson 2. Now, this CB is about 3 years old, but it's literally rarely being used. And it's an awful shame that there's not more lads on the CB, because this thing here is an animal of a yoke. You can see at the back of it, it's got a big amplifier, so I can be heard for miles with that. Now, what my aerial of choice is a Wilson mag bass. Now, it says little wheel on it, so maybe that's apt for me, I don't know. Maybe someone else could answer that. But the Wilson 1000 is the big aerial, but the little wheel, as they call it, is a smaller one, but it's equally effective. Now, the reason that I have this, the aerial, I don't know if you can see that the aerial bent at that angle, is because Dixons have their own I don't know if you can see that there either. Dixons have their own CBs in the lorries, and Michael Dixon has very specific instructions to the lads that no one is to go messing with CBs. There's a CB in the lorry, you use that, and you don't go pulling out wires and doing this and doing that. So I don't do that. I respect that and I understand what he's talking about, but I want to have my own CB. So the way I deal with that situation is I bring my own CB, and it sits lovely there on the DAF. It'll sit nicely there, and I have my own lead. Okay, so I'm not going pulling out his wires or anything. I have a lead that has just that on it. Okay, so that goes into the cigarette lighter socket. So I plug that into the cigarette lighter socket, and I put the aerial outside, and I have that bent there because the roof is too high on these for it to be up over, because it get hammered off all the bridges. It'd be in bits, it would. So I have a bend on it, so it's literally it's going onto the side of the cab like that. That's the way it goes onto the side of the cab, and it sits up like that. Now, It's just literally plug it in. There's 2 wires that plug into the cigarette lighter socket down there, and that's all it does. It doesn't do anything else. I'm not interfering with any wires. I'm not interfering or touching anything belonging to the lorry, or trying to short things, because I know that can be a bit of a nightmare, because there's so much electronic stuff now between the like you have the wait in the camera there, you have that the go-go box, as we call it, which is the toll collect box. You have your tachograph head, which is now all digital, and you really can't have lads pulling out wires, because all that'll happen is something will short out, and what'll happen then is that the whole truck won't work, or the tachograph head won't work. So I agree when they say that they don't want anyone messing with wires. Anything I have in any of the trucks that I use for Dixon's are basically, that's what they use, a cigarette lighter socket that goes into the cigarette lighter. I have a junction box here that's got, I'll just take it out there and show you what I mean. This junction box here that I use, this one here, now that's got 2 ports for the cigarette lighter sockets, and it's also got 2 of these, the computer cables. Now I charge the phone off that one, and I can run the camera off that one, because they use these, I can't think of the name of the leads. I'm terrible for remembering the name. This is the kind of an end on it, like you have on a computer, that kind of an end. So that works there. The CB works there. It's not any problem at all. So you know, it's not leaving any wires hanging out, or it's not doing anything at all to you know, obviously, you know. And the same with the sat nav. The sat nav's exactly the same. It's just another you know, lighter socket. That's simple as that. What I don't have is a 24 volt one. I'm using a 12 volt one at the moment, and I have, you know, 3 or 4 days. I have enough sockets to keep me going anyway. As I said, it's an awful shame that more lads are not on the CB, but I mean, you can see the plastic is still on the front of that. It's an absolute beautiful machine. It's an absolute cracker of a yoke. Now, I'll be honest with you, it wasn't cheap. That CB was about €380, which is an awful lot of money, and I bought it in where did I buy it? In Mere Truck Stop. I bought it. Now I just take that plate out of the way, and I know most people have seen this already. Now my camera bracket broke, right, because they weren't brilliant quality in the first place. But I use, this is from a sat nav. This is a sat nav holder, and I have basically screwed in the top of it there, so I have the camera in position there. Now the beauty of that camera is that there's a little, I'll just take it off because it's probably easier to show it and take it off. This is what's called a little smart cam, and this is what I do most of my video work on. Now it's a brilliant little camera. It was €120 or something like that to buy, but the camera, you can actually adjust this up and down whatever way you want. In other words, whatever angle you're at, you can actually move the camera up and down. There's a handy little viewfinder in the back of it, and the SD card goes in there at the back. You can just see there the SD card goes in the back, and the power lead goes in there. You got your USB cable. That's what I was looking for, and all your stuff you need is there. So that's it. I just put an SD card in that, and away you go. Plug it into the cigarette lighter. Now I had, as I said, an SD card, and I've lost it, and I don't know where the bloody thing is, and it's heartbreaking, to be honest with you, because it was about 8 hours worth of an SD card, with the top of the range one was got the HD on it. Now the other ones I have are not HD quality, so I just have to make do with what I have. I don't know where it is. I've searched the cab up and down, and I just can't find it. So that's basically my my gadgets. And then there's just the cameras. I mean, I'm doing the other filming like with just cameras like this. I have 2 of these. This is the other one. Actually, the camera I'm holding in my hand now is my daughter's camera, and this is my one here, which is the same. It's just a Canon camera, and the SD card goes into the back of that, and it will record video. I mean, you're not going to record 4 hours video on it, but it'll record 15-20 minutes on it, and that's all you want. It's a little burst, and that's my equipment. There's nothing else to it. You know, I don't have any big expensive cameras and stuff like that. And as I said, the tripod I got from the recycling centre, and the other thing is off a drum kit. So it all works, you know.
It all works, Ned. It all works.
Yes, Mo. You're a very shiny looking face there, Mo.
Why wouldn't I have you bleeding sprayed me and get you? I'm bleeding covered in that stuff.
Yeah, but you smell good, Mo. That's the main thing.
stupid, silly sat-nav, Mo. Silly sat-nav. You've no luck with sat-navs at all then, have you? No, Mo, but you're the best sat-nav I ever bought, Mo. You didn't buy me. I was bought for you. Oh, that's right, Mo. Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, I'm surprised, Mo. You're actually American, Mo. You were born in, Florida. Oh, that's right, Mo. Yeah, but you spent your life growing up in Sheriff Street in Dublin, Mo. Yeah, bleeding right I did. Tough as hell boots me. Yes, Mo, you're tough, You really are tough, Mo. Now, what I don't want in here is to see a big queue of lorries getting diesel. Because if there is...
After 800 meters, take the exit.
If there's a big queue of lorries at the diesel pumps in here, I'm just going to park up and do it in the morning. Because it'll make no difference either way, like, do you know what I mean? Because if it takes 10 minutes to do it at night time, it'll take 10 minutes to do it in the morning. And if there's any queue of lorries at all here, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to park up. That's assuming, of course, as I said already. That's assuming I can get parked. Now, Vernie.
After 500 meters, cross the roundabout, second exit.
500 meters across the roundabout, second exit. Oh, I don't know. Well, it all looks quiet here so far anyway. So far, so good. I do feel sorry for these people, to be honest with you.
The roundabout, second exit.
I do feel sorry for these people, to be honest with you, that live around here, because you're basically have lorries trundling past their houses, like, you know, day and night, morning, noon, and night.
Cross the roundabout, second exit.
But
then
like,
left turn ahead.
But like, I'm not doing anything wrong here, because there's no restriction on lorries coming down this way, so. Technically, I'm not breaking any laws or anything like that. That sky doesn't look wonderful now either. It looks like there's some rain ahead there.
Meters, turn left.
There's a couple, as I said to you on the way out, there's a couple of different diesel stations
turn
here.
Left.
Depending on what card you use, some people use IDS, some people use AS24, some people use EDC. It depends entirely on what deal you have with whatever petrol company or whatever fuel company it is, as to what.
200 meters, turn left. Then at the end of the road, turn left. Turn left.
Well, I got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. So, there's a guy with a big combine. She's a big York, hey! A few lorries up here, all right. As I said, I'm not hanging around here now. If I can't get diesel straight away, if I can't get onto a pump straight away, I'm not going to bother. There's Wall. Look, I knew he'd be in there.
Turn left.
Yeah, I'll be all right. There's enough room, and there's the truck park down there. And that's where I want to be now tonight. Park in there. But I'll get some diesel first. Now, and this is the way we go in. Jiggity, 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 Joe. And we'll take the same one as we took the last time, which is this one. Jiggity Joe. Now, that'll do us, and we get our diesel. And away we go.
to God there's a space here now. Yep, there's a space, but I'm not sure whether you have to fucking well pay for it or not.